Hey everyone, I'm down here at CCAP with Pam Wagner, who is the Vice President of CCAP right now. And she is just going to explain what's going on at CCAP, the services that they offer, and what you can do to help out. And so I'm going to turn it over to her right now.
Thank you so much. Like he says, I'm Pam, and right now I am serving as Vice President. I've been with the organization for about 8 years now, and I'm very fond of this organization because we're simple, but we provide a very good need in this community. We have been in Martinsburg since 1982. We run on a 100% volunteer basis. No one is paid. We are open 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, from 10 to 1. Right now, because of COVID, no clients are allowed in the building. So when you come down to CCAP, which is located in the basement of the historic St. Joseph's School, you will park in the lot. There will be an intake person outside, or use your telephone to call the number we have posted, and we will answer or help you if we're outside. We will take your information on what kind of service you want, and then we'll process it without having to have any contact with you. All of our volunteers are wearing masks, and we are working with all the CDC rules. So we are very safe here, and we have been very organized with this COVID. So come on down if you have a need. What we do is we have two separate sides. We have the food pantry side, which you can see in the video, and then we have the emergency service side. Now, for the food pantry side, we have food boxes that our volunteers pre-do. We have a 1-2 box, a 3-4 box, and a 5+ box. Now, all the boxes, these are the shelf-ready foods, so they do not need to be refrigerated. We do a lot of soups, we do a lot of vegetables, we do a lot of fruit, plus we do cereal. Everybody gets jelly, everybody gets peanut butter. Now, what's extra in this for everybody is fresh bread, fresh desserts, meat, which usually it is already frozen. A lot of times we will have hams, we will have some turkeys, we have chickens. We do sometimes have fish, and that will all be extra above what you have here. Then we have a shelf out front that is now outside, and you can pick up things like bags of beans, maybe some potatoes. We have a partnership with several of the produce stands in Martinsburg, and they are providing us with fresh fruits and vegetables, which we absolutely love, and we know that's important for our clients. So you can pick those things out extra. Usually this size box ends up weighing between 55 and 60 pounds once everything is added. Remember, it's an emergency food box, so it's really supposed to last, depending on how well you can, use the food, for about 4 or 5 days mostly. The way the food works is every 30 days you can come down and apply to get a box of food, and we'll give it to you that day. Don't come before the 30 days are up, because that way we can keep it pretty, regulated. So this is our food pantry, and like I say, we also have a new service. We have partnership with the Faith Coalition for the Homeless. We understand that there are multiple levels of homelessness and despair. One of them is for our poor people that are living in the woods, living in tents, living on the streets, that do not have electricity, do not have a means to even to a microwave. So we have bags that we are offering to these clients with no questions asked through Faith Coalition for the Homeless. So they will get them from them, but we provide the bags to Faith Coalition for the Homeless. And in there will be things that are pop-top ready and that you do not have to have heated up. We also provide utensils and napkins in case you would need even just something to eat that with. So if someone is in that level of despair, they go through Faith Coalition for the Homeless, and then we will provide the food bags for them. They do not need an ID. They do not need, the regular protocol that we do ask for here. So that is all run through Faith Coalition for the Homeless. Now, if you come into CCAP and you want our emergency services, we are also doing that all over the phone now. And you will have to provide your Social Security card, your proof of residency that you're in Berkeley County. We only service Berkeley County. And from there, we will process you and see what your needs are. At this time, we are helping with rent, only for evictions. We are helping with electric every 2 years. We are helping with water and sewer. We are doing firewood, and that is by call only, and so that we can know how size the stove is for the firewood. We also help with prescription medicines, as long as they are non-opioid. We also help with shoe vouchers. That's one of our biggest things that we love to do, because if someone has gotten a job, but they're required to have a certain steel-toed shoe or rubber sole, they need the shoe before they can draw the paycheck. So it's one of those things where we can help them. We do verify that you have a new job. It's not just a walkthrough. And then we will give you a voucher, and you go out to Super Shoe and you can get your shoes that you need for your job. We offer a few clothing vouchers for Goodwill. We also provide bus passes for job interviews and doctor's appointments, so we can help with that. We also help with glasses through the Goodness of the Lions Club. So if you are in need of glasses, come on down. We will help you fill out all the paperwork. We will put it in the envelope and mail it to the Lions Club for you, and then they will take it from there. So we do offer glasses also. Now, how can the church help? First of all, we want to thank your church for always being supportive of CCAP Loaves and Fishes. It's a little bit of an unusual year that I'm not doing this in your church, which I've done before. So I'm very thankful that these gentlemen thought about videoing. But we always have room on our board. We are governed by a board. All decisions are made through at least 14 to 16 people. The board is made up of individuals of the community plus clergy. So we try to keep our churches involved. We also have volunteer positions down here. Unfortunately, we have an aging volunteer staff. Due to COVID, they were feeling a little uncomfortable. Some of them were, not all of them. So we've been really, really pushed for volunteers. But you could either do intake on the computer, and if you don't feel comfortable with the computer, then you can always help put away food that we get in from either Mountaineer Food Bank or from our food drives. So there's multiple levels. You will not be in touch with the client, but you will be in touch with a few of the volunteers that are here on staff that day. The other thing is, your church has been so gracious about food drives. You can always bring food in. We accept food the same way we accept clients, Monday through Friday, 10 to 1, except the food entrance is on the opposite side of the building, down a few steps, and we will help you unload. So if you have food, you're always welcome to bring that. We do not like to take bottled water because it's too heavy, and we do not give that out. If we get some in, we'll put it out for free, and people can just take the bottled water. But usually we do not take bottled water. You can also make a monetary donation if that's easier for you. You can mail us a check. We are at 336 South Queen Street, Martinsburg, 25401. You can always call us. And that, I'm so sorry, I don't know off the top of my head because I just have it on my phone. And that is 304-263-3940. And we do have answering services on there. So if you need to reach us that way, feel free. Pastor, anything that I should go over that I am missing in your mind?
No, I think you have nailed it pretty well. Are there any things that we can pray for you for?
Well, you know, I think all of our clients can use an extra prayer, including myself. You know, none of us are void of that. We are very thankful for this community. We could not keep this food pantry open for over 34 years. We never miss a beat unless it's snowing or if school is not in session during regular times. We are not open. But even though school's not in session right now, we are open. Now, what you do want to do is during these holidays, call, because there are a day or two that we will be closed for the holidays. But we have that listed on our answering machine. The other little small piece of this, if you are in need of a West Virginia tax deduction, we still have NIP credits available. And this is the NIP credit. It's a West Virginia program that you have to donate $500 and you get $250 worth of West Virginia tax credits. Call us for this. We have the paperwork and we will see to it that you get what you need to file for your taxes. We are also very thankful, like I say, for the food drives that you get. You can see our shelves are very stocked and full. We have been so blessed this Thanksgiving season. We actually did 237 Thanksgiving baskets, which is done. So we're very thankful for that. Now, we do not do the Christmas food baskets. We have our regular boxes. But I know there are some organizations that are doing the Christmas. We do the Thanksgiving and we leave the Christmas up to a few of the other organizations. And really, the staples are what we need. So we always have peanut butter, jelly, pastas, fruits, vegetables, those kind of things. So anything that you would have on the shelf that might be extra, bring it on down. And if you can please include our volunteers that we stay safe so that we can continue this ministry, we would really appreciate that. And I really want to thank the church for all their hard efforts. And I think the pastor is going to close us out with in a minute here. Or
Pam, I just want to thank you for what you do for our community, and thank you for how hard you work. And so just continue to remember them in prayers and continue to support through your giving and to get involved. And to roll up your sleeves and to come down and participate in the ministry as well. And today, all of the money that we take is going to go directly to CCAP and Loaves and Fishes. Usually we like to collect food, but because of the COVID, we felt it was wiser just to collect funds and to give them the funds directly to buy the food that way. And so thank you to CCAP, thank you to Pam.
You're welcome. And you can be assured that if you give money just for food, then we will be sure that that is only used for food. And we do have people that earmark some things, and that is totally acceptable. Thank you.
Thank you.